for tuning in to No Flag Radio. I'm your host, P. Fuck, y'all niggas know I had braids and shit. I ain't put two and two together. Yeah. Today we talking about Trinidad Sambo and Buffoon Nicki Minaj and her husband not registering to be a sex offender like he's supposed to. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know when I'm dropping. Don't forget to fuck with Teespring. It's all the classics. Where we make America pay again. And kill police misconduct. Don't forget to fuck with your black agenda politicians. People out here with reparations on their mind. With stomping out gentrification on their mind. Stuff that we care about. So we can be vital and we can have vitality and we can see our community's existence. These are the people we're talking about. Make sure you support these individuals. When you see them, support them. Don't even ask no questions. Don't ask no questions when you see these people. You know they for the good. You know they to the good. And today we're going to highlight our brother, Ja'Cory Arthur, going for Louisville Council. Louisville for all, meaning that Louisville is not to exclude black people when they talk about what somebody in Louisville is supposed to be getting. That's what Ja'Cory Arthur talking about. He's just giving us an update about his donations. People are donating to his campaign, so you should donate to his campaign at Ja'CoryArthur.com. Also check him out on Twitter at Ja'Cory Arthur, so you can see what he be doing. He be getting at people and letting folks know, look, it's that dumb shit. Now, but this what I'm doing, it's that real shit. So get with Ja'Cory Arthur. Black agenda out of Louisville. Handling the youth out there, the black youth, getting jobs because they're the most unemployed out there. Out of all the youth out there, it's the black youth. So he's making moves like that just to clue you in on some things. But like I said, man, today we talking about Nicki Minaj, her husband, this issue that he has with not registering to be a sex offender. It's some weirdo shit. So, this guy, y'all might have seen him or know of him or heard of him. His name is Kenneth Petty. Let me get his face up so we can all see. It's so hard to find a picture of this guy by himself. Every one of his pictures by himself is like a mugshot. I want to get just a regular picture of the guy. It's only pictures of him with Nicki. So he's definitely coattailing this chick to whatever wheels fall off. I see it's looking kind of rocky, but okay. Okay, they married, but I don't think this shit gonna last. I'm just gonna put on my Peace-Stradamus hat on that shit. But this dude, Kenneth Petty, he went to jail, or rather prison rather, for attempted rape of a 16-year-old girl at Knife Point in New York in 1995. And he was told to register as a sex offender. He registered in New York, but when he moved to California, he ain't registered no more. And then, so they locked his ass back up. Basically, they stopped him in November. I'm not digging in my nose, just this mask kind of, it just makes the vibrations, make my nose kind of, where I gotta touch it. Yo, they caught his ass slipping out there in Cali last year in November, pulled him over and was like, say man, hey, you need to register as a sex offender. He was like, oh, okay. So he got processed, got a little $20,000 bail, he's out. They're like, now look man, make sure you register, man. He's like, okay. Bucking the system, ignoring our system over here. Then the feds came and got him this next time. He had a $100,000 bail. He bailed his ass out again. He's a fella, man. So like, you gotta obey the game, man. You gotta fucking obey the game. So the feds swooped in and locked him up again. That shit crazy, man. So they say he will possibly be facing a 10-year max penalty for this. There's a status conference on the 23rd of this month. Just give him like the next little whatnots in his trial is gonna happen, and then he's gonna have his real trial like at the end of April. So first point of advice, hey man, if you a sex offender person, dude, like you, Kenneth Petty, look man, you a sex offender, look man, then you have to register as a sex offender. If the man say, hey look, you got to register as a sex offender, dude, damn it, you register. You living around white people, you rich, they're already watching your wife, who's a super damn celebrity where you live at. Why would you not think about this kind of heat that you're bringing on yourself? Your wife is a super celebrity, motherfucker. They probably already know your history. They want you to fuck up. And they can just register for your little bullshit. This goes back to what I say about immigrants in general. They're taking our system for a joke over here. Nicki, this is to you, Nicki. You're the immigrant. You're the immigrant that's okaying his waywardness now. You know it. You bankroll your brother's life as a pedophile, and you're okaying this dude. You letting him stomp over you too. But we have an issue with the immigrants taking our system for a joke. Then when motherfuckers like ICE show up and the feds show up and these different groups step in on their lives in different ways, they want the pity party. They want the stand parties on social media like Nicki Minaj people gonna give. Nah, motherfucker. If our paperwork gotta be right, you and yours, Nicki. I'm putting this on you, Nicki. You and yours paperwork gotta be right. Y'all know my motto on this channel. You need to respect my country, you Trinidadian. Stop being disrespectful. Latoya all to win abstract says she knows how to pick them. If you call it that, if you can call it that, she's a weirdo. I get what you're saying though, like in sarcastic terms. Like, yeah, fucker, you need to stop gallivanting with pedophiles and unregistered attempted rapists. Nicki, you immigrants, y'all really got to clean it up. I mean, you one of these high-profile immigrants, and you willing to buck the system like this and associate with people who want to buck the system like this, it really reflects bad on you Trinidadians as a group. I'm gonna turn the lens to y'all right now, right fast, right? Y'all know y'all trying to be the model minority. Y'all trying to be a model minority in this mug, just like all the rest of these other immigrants, especially black immigrants. Y'all are vying for that model minority spot. What gives? What gives? Model minority wannabes, like the unwritten rule is you're gonna have to be known for enforcing some sort of code on your people if y'all's aspiration is to be some sort of minority beacon. You understand? That's my logic. I say y'all gonna have to hold this motherfucking L if y'all don't come out in force against the antics of Nicki Minaj and her people and all that. Y'all gonna have to come out in force against her as she's waving off all these antics around her and making light of real shit going on around her. Raping and pedophile shit, man, come on, man. Y'all should excommunicate her from the Trinidadian flag. Make it to where she can't do no shows in your country if she don't break up with this unregistered, attempted sexual rapist dude, nigga. Nigga, something. Show some morality. I read in the Trinidadian news that in response to this, so I can get up some of the news. In response to this, I didn't take the clip down. Okay, it's all good. You know, they were thinking about stamping people's passports with sex offender on the passport or whatever, like to let people know on their passports if they try to come into Trinidad, right? And I'll frame it like this to why I'm starting here, because like this dude Petty, he was out in Trinidad just last week, a week and some days ago. And so the people that's running Trinidad, like the AG out there, the guy named Faris Al-Wari is his name. Faris Al-Wari, this dude is like, he's kind of trying to explain and say, hey, look, we didn't know he was a rapist, or he was an attempted rapist and had to register as a sex offender and did not. What up, Hayes? is that, right? So they kind of having to fend off some heat with that. The dude was out there in the country about a week or so ago at Trinidadian Carnival. That's where the, if y'all look at the thumbnail, that's where the thumbnail comes from for this video. It's from the Trinidadian Carnival. He was out there and some dude was trying to get Nicki Minaj to perform or do something, and he didn't like the dude asking her something. So this Kenneth Petty guy didn't like the dude asking her something, so he was kind of shoving the dude and kind of roughing the dude up. So he kind of drew heat to him and his presence out there because of that, right? Then Nicki came out and apologized for him causing all the little scene or whatever, right? She came out and tried to put water on it, right? Because she's like, all right, look, man, you know, you out here bad, really, dog. I'm about to put water on it. So I'm thinking it's her logic, right? Then a couple days later, the feds picked him up out here for not registering as a sex offender. So he's been hot on the radar, is my point. But out in Trinidad, they've been thinking about stamping people's passports if they were sex offenders. And the guy who's, you know, trying to do the wave off in media, let me get his face up. For all my Trinidadian pride people, yo, here you go. There goes your Trinidadian pride dude. That's your AG. That's your Attorney General. That's who run y'all. That's y'all spokesperson right there. Proud Trinidadians. And look at this dude right here. He is not he is not indigenous to shit. You see him? That's Al Rawi, right? But he was like, look, man, you know, we're thinking about stamping these passports, but we really don't got the system in place to track people like that. There's some unnamed interest groups. He wouldn't say who. Some unnamed interest groups that didn't want that for Trinidadians, or else the administration wouldn't have got the kind of support that we wanted. He said, kind of support we wanted. And they quoted it like, at kind of support we wanted. So to me, that sounds like a threat from somebody. That sounds like somebody holding a money bag over a motherfucker's head saying, say, man, don't you Trinidadians dare put this technology in place to identify sexual deviance in your country so you can get this support. You know what I mean? I go to that in my brain. And here's something. Trinidad and Canada, they're bilateral partners. They're bilateral trade partners. I want to bring this up. They do business with each other. Heavy. Trinidad and Canada, right? And the AG of Canada, the AG of Trinidad, offhandedly, during this little press talk or whatever, he just offhandedly brought up out of nowhere, hey, you know, Canada has this technology. They're bilateral trade partners. They have this technology, but we don't. Trinidad don't. He just brought that up out of the blue, right? And they have this sort of big brother, little brother relationship for y'all to know. Just know, like, Canada and Trinidad, they have this kind of symbiotic relationship. So I'm looking at that. I'm like, okay, so Canada, they got this technology to ferret out sexual deviant people. Trinidad is a major player in their bilateral, they're in their bilateral trade relations. They don't got it. I'm thinking, all right, maybe it's some kind of pedo ring or some shit, some sort of sexual deviant ring going on out there where Canada don't want the heat to be on white sexual deviants that come to Canada, or that come from Canada. When they take their ass to Trinidad, when them Canadian sexual deviants, or any kind of white sexual deviant, come to Trinidad, it seems like to me they don't want to help them be identified. So they can just be out there moving freely. I'm thinking about that shit. It could be that. And word is, Nicki Minaj took this Kenneth Petty dude out there to an orphanage out there. She's been showing that dude off in Trinidad. She took him out to some orphanage for abused and exploited children. So I don't know. I don't know what they got going on out there. It could be some grooming, some shit going on out there. This shit look kind of weird. So she's really just giving a lie to the situation, giving the lie to the situation, as they say, amongst all this other shit, right? And us in America, as she try to make him look good and make him look like he's alright, whatever, we looking at like, alright, man, you know, we need a show of morality from y'all. You Trinidadian jokers, look, man, we need a show of morality from y'all or else. I don't want to hear shit out y'all mouth. If y'all can't get this shit right, if y'all can't start checking y'all people who be doing fuck shit and allowing fuck shit, I'ma always go in on the outsider black groups and any other immigrant group or any kind of intersectional group that they try to intersectionalize us with, any group they try to pan us with, I'm gonna go in on all, I'm gonna line them up and get at them on my channel. Yo, any of y'all that's of this lineage, this Trinidadian and Tobagoan, is that the word? Tobagoan lineage. Yo, any of y'all that's of that, fuck out. I don't want to hear shit out y'all mouth about how proud y'all are to be Trinidadian and how Nicki Minaj is a good representation of Trinidad. If y'all don't start showing a little bit more, tighten up on the morality side of shit, and start checking the weirdos y'all super duper celebrities keep around them. Just keep that shit real. We looking at y'all funny. Think about it. If somebody from America was a superstar, like an American superstar, you think that we would be the type to be gallivanting around with pedophiles and rapists, and then we not drag them from our lineage? Like, motherfucker, we gonna get at your ass. So I'm watching y'all, you know what I'm saying? The folks on my channel be watching y'all, man. Cause if y'all not making a move to really kind of distinguish y'all's foreign flag pride stuff from just recklessly okaying everything people from your country do, which I've talked about on this channel, it's like you playing us for stupid. And that's a no-no. Like I said, if somebody American was roaming the world or in Trinidad, gallivanting around with a rapist or some sort of pedophile motherfucker or a celebrity, we knew that their brother was going around pedophiling 11-year-old girls, I don't give a fuck if they the biggest superstar in the motherfucking world. We gonna drag that ass. Period. So now is not the time for Trinidad to show that spirit flaw I be talking about, that we see a lot of the better diaspora black people have. Now is not the time for them to do that. Now is the time for that shit. I know you think you proud, Nicki, but throw that shit down. Stop being proud. Stop being proud. Get that dude away from you. Stop looking like a buffoon. Y'all seen this shit? This don't like no proud Trinidadian shit, y'all. Yo, they say she throwing up blood and shit now. Hold on, let me... They say she thinks she a blood now, y'all. Alright, so, you know, I came up in a Crip neighborhood, right? So I'm looking at this shit like, okay, that's some more altered blood sign shit. That shit ain't even what I'm used to seeing. That like some altered blood sign shit. You know what I'm saying? But okay. So I don't know what it is, but like, yo, let me tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this, right? Yo, in the Twitter world, she's on Twitter talking about own blood and all this shit. This like a couple of years ago. She was on some own blood. I'm like, hold up, Nicki. Nah, Nicki, come on. Cause this dude, I don't even know his history like that. This Kenneth Petty, I don't know his blood gang history, but they trying to say he a blood, but I don't know. When I can pull up videos of bloods dissing this nigga, it's like, alright, I don't know. Bloods and Crips don't like this nigga. It's like, alright though. Nobody vouching for this nigga. Like, alright, man. Alright. But it's just social media. What do we know out here? We just watching this dude life from outside because we not up on his life. You know what I'm saying? But I'm looking at that and I'm like, all right, y'all doing that. You going through that, Nicki, like your whole career. You waited your whole career to be a blood. You gonna take her down that route, Petty. You gonna take her down that route, dog. She done made it. And you gonna take her down that route, man? Really? Man, come on, man. Come on, man. She's supposed to be, you supposed to be going with her and going with the route that she's going. The little weird, quirky bitch shit, whatever the fuck she on. Like, but don't take her down that route. That's some fuck shit. That don't look like no proud Trinidadian shit. That look like me trying to cloud up off of some low vibrating American shit. Not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not dissing the blood gang, but blood gang is not some optimal black behavior. Let's just keep that shit for real. It ain't on his face and what is metamorphosized into being. It ain't the optimal shit off jump, right? Just on face value, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's some low vibrating American stuff from America. You Trinidadian. Oh, these are just her fans talking about, yo, when we start gang banging, bitch, what the fuck you talking about? That somebody got mad, blood killer, SK, I guess that slob killer, all kind of disrespectful behavior going on. I'm seeing that's kind of fucked up. Yeah, Nicki, ma'am, we don't gang bang. See, her fans is even shocked by this shit. Like, oh, Nicki, come on, Nicki. So I'm like, man, yo, that ain't no proud Trinidadian shit. It seemed like to me you putting some seedy ass clout that you think you getting from jacking some American street shit above your feelings and esteem for motherfucking Trinidad. That's what it looked like. You got some fake pride in Trinidad. You ain't a proud Trinidadian. So, hey, look. Get that shit right. So don't be throwing that false pride in our face. I don't want to hear shit from Nicki Minaj for the rest of her life about how Trinidadian women are strong, American black women ain't as strong. I don't want to hear no talk of Trinidadian women, American women try to bite off Trinidadian women. I don't want to hear none of that type of talk out of her mouth when she's sitting up, however old she is, throwing up blood signs, and she ain't even from where blood started. There's no history of her being a blood. It's really a shame, man. I think once Cardi B jumped on a little blood, well, Cardi B, she's supposed to have been a blood since she's 16. I think when Cardi B blew up and it became knowledge that, oh yeah, she a blood too. Yeah, that's what that is. Nicki just felt like, oh, I gotta be something. I gotta get down with some gang. I guess that's what the fuck she figured she had to do, which is dumb as fuck. And that was also about the same year. Those tweets that I showed, those were 2018. So that was also the time where she was running with Tekashi Snitch 9. Tell Kashi Snitch 9. So, you know, she was probably doped up off of the high that she thought blood could give her. Weird ass bitch. Like motherfucking Hayes say, man, she a dumb bimbo bitch. Right. A brain dead bimbo bitch. I don't want to hear shit from no Trinidadian person about how respectable and how upstanding and how great Nicki Minaj is. For all you motherfuckers that was threatening to shut down my account all because I was calling out her pedophile brother and her rapist boyfriend about a month ago. You type motherfuckers, you standing motherfuckers. Yeah, I'm talking about y'all. That type of shit. I don't want to hear no pride until you start checking the people around you on their morals. Then I'll listen. But anyway, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know when I'm dropping. Hey, said, wasn't her mama a typical island whore? Yo, I don't know. I don't even know. Her old man was like, he's like a part-time choir director nigga. And he was like a financial executive or some shit. Motherfuckers got They were the people that could move from a fucking island like Trinidad and move somewhere. How about that? The shit we be talking about. But I'm not too sure about her mother being an island whore. I don't know. But they sure did vet her properly to be a mess when she stepped on America's shores. To be a woman that can't even go into schools and talk to children, that's been banned from going to schools and talking to children. What kind of woman can't go to a school and be trusted to speak to children? A woman, no less. I mean, this is a woman we talking about. So that's some low shit. She's very low as a being. Yeah. But like I said, man, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know when I'm dropping. Yo, don't forget to check out Teespring. We make America pay again. Ain't no games within. Check that shit out. All that shit playeristic. Get with it. And don't forget to support your black agenda politicians, yo. Talking about that man, Ja'Cory Arthur. About making Louisville what it is for black folk. Black agenda. He ain't playing. So like I said, get with him. Make sure you donate to his campaign. He's about checking the homeless population out there. He's about making those businesses that have been gutted out in black neighborhoods be revived and be reinvested in. This is black agenda. Looking at a problem in a black area and fixing it. Simple shit. He own it. I'm gonna get it, y'all.